Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an exciting video. If you would have seen my video maybe a couple videos ago, I did an Ulta haul because my parents went to America and bought me lots of makeup, and today I'm going to be testing them out on my face. Today's video is a bit of a mess because I got ready to go out at my boyfriend's house last night, left all of my brushes and my sponge there, so we're just going to work with whatever I've got to apply this makeup. I haven't got a complete full face. I haven't got primer, setting spray, mascara and lipstick and eyebrow stuff, but apart from that we've got everything else. So if you would like to see an American Drugstore full face, then please keep watching. So this is a product I didn't actually get at Ulta. I ordered this on Amazon, and that's because it didn't have my shade in the store. But this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Porcelain, which is quite light, and I'm a little bit tanned at the moment, so it may be a bit too light, but this is the foundation. I'm pretty sure I talked about all the other prices in my previous video, but I think I got this on Amazon for about £4 or £5, and then obviously they charge you shipping. But yeah, the wand on this is like, it's like a spatula, so that's a bit annoying. But I'm actually going to be using a brush today to apply that because, as I said, I left my sponge at my boyfriend's house. So I'm just going to apply. Okay, we'll do that amount, blend it in and see how it goes. Where oh, it's here. Just use the brush. Okay, number one, definitely way too light for me. My neck is very dark compared to my face. First impressions are not great on this, to be honest. It's just really streaky, but I don't know if that's because I'm using a brush. It's very minimal coverage. I need to go in with a second layer, but it's not great coverage. I can still see my blemishes really clear. Yeah, really light coverage. It's really thin, like watery thin. Does it actually say that? No, it doesn't really say anything, but it's really light coverage, which I don't really like. I need full coverage. But it's not really clinging to my nose. I'm going to apply a second layer and see if I can build the coverage up. I'm just taking a I'm just taking a dry Real Technique sponge because this is not blending out. Okay, I've done as best I could to blend that out. It looks a lot better, but still doesn't look really that great. So yeah, first impression is not great, but I'm going to keep testing it with like different primers and like with a sponge, like applying it with a sponge. But the coverage doesn't really seem that appealing to me. I prefer full coverage, but okay, that's fine. We'll figure that out some other day. The next product is the same line. It's the Photo Focus concealer in shade Light Ivory. Now this looks darker compared to the foundation, but we shall see. Oh my god, that is so light, dark. No product coming out. Oh my god, it is so dark. Nice. How can I highlight with a shade that's too dark? Okay. I'm going to take that sponge again because that brush is not no way going to blend it out. It's all the concealer applied. Considering it was a lot darker than my face, it actually blended out okay. Like, you can't actually tell. And it actually made the foundation look a little bit better. So it's a good concealer. The coverage is really nice on it, but there's not a lot of product that comes out on the wand, which is a bit annoying. But again, we'll have to test it out with different makeup products, because I don't know, it just might not look right with what I'm doing at the moment, but we'll see. So we'll move on to the powder, and this is the product by Maybelline. It's a loose powder. I absolutely hate this packaging, so I'm just gonna take some of this and set my under eyes with it. Just set my under eyes. It looks really smooth, so I'm just going to take a powder brush and set the rest of my face. That is the powder applied. Do you know what actually looks really nice? The packaging is awful. It just flies everywhere. The powder gets everywhere. I just have it all on my top, but it actually looks really smooth on the skin, which I'm so excited about, because any like loose powders that I own that I actually like are high end, because they're like really smoothing, but this one is drugstore. I know you can only get it in America, but it's actually really good. My skin does look dry, but that could be fixed with setting spray, but no, it actually didn't cling to my dry patches or anything, so really happy about that powder. Next we'll move on to bronzer, which I'm really excited about because we're going to jump into Physicians Formula now. This is their light bronzer. Really smells like Malibu still. Yeah, this is their bronzer. We're going to be applying these. That is all the bronzer applied. I don't know if it's that brush, because obviously I left my bronzer brush at my boyfriend's. It didn't apply the easiest, but this is a super pale bronzer. So if you are really pale, like normally I'm tanned at the moment, but normally I'm like milk, so this would be perfect. But if you obviously are in America or have an alter and you're really pale, definitely check out the light bronzer, because that is literally so light, which is obviously perfect for me when I'm not tanned. But the bronzer is really nice. It's not too orangey, which is really good, because it's obviously a drugstore bronzer. Usually drugstore bronzers are a bit more on the orange side, but that is not orange. That is like a really nice tanned colour, and I really like that bronzer. Very nice. We're going to be going back in with Wet n Wild now, and we're going to be taking their contouring palette. And we're going to be taking this brown shade here, and we're just going to be doing a bit of contouring with it. Oh, dropping the brush. A lot of kickback with that. Right, that is the contour all applied. If you like warm toned contours, you will love that. It's very warm toned. I went a bit ham on this side, so I just went in with my powder brush and just blended that out a little bit. But it's actually a really nice contour colour. Like, I don't mind on like warm toned contours or like bronzers. That actually looks really nice. Really happy with that. So that's a good thing. And next we are on to highlighter. Now I have two highlighters to try out. I have the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Blossom Glow, and I have the Physicians Formula highlighter in Pearl. So I'm just going to do one on each cheekbone just to see what they are like. Right, just going to take the Wet n Wild one. I don't really know how much I need. I think it's definitely on the brush. It's not very pigmented though. I'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pigmented. Very pink. Very, very pretty. You can't really see it when you turn. That is so pretty. And I need my powder brush. Went it down a bit too far. No, that is super pretty. Very pink. Not my everyday sort of thing, but it is a really nice pink shade. So that is nice. That is very nice. When you look, you can't actually see it. You know, with some like coloured highlighters, you'll look forward and you can just see like the colour there, but you can't actually see it. And then like you turn your head and it's like bam. Yeah, I like that highlighter. And now we're going to try the Physicians Formula highlighter in Pearl. Should I use the same brush? I don't know how highlighter one's going in. Should I have a different brush? I'm going to use this fan brush. Don't usually use fan brushes, but I don't usually use fan brushes, but for the sake of trying two highlighters, I'm going to use it. Why does that look pink? Am I going mental? Am I going mental? It's got a little bit of pink tinge to it. Where's that brush I was just using? Okay, didn't expect that to be pink. I thought that was going to be, it's like a little bit pinky, I guess, but I didn't expect it to be pink. Does it look pink? Am I going mental? I think that's pink. I think I'm going mental. I don't think that is pink. No, it's not pink. Ignore me. It's not pink. It is a pearl colour. Why else would they call it pearl? I'm hungover, I'm having a morning, but anyway, no, that is really nice. I applied it a bit awful, great English there. I applied it very badly, but it looks very nice. It is pigmented. It's not as blinding as the Wet n Wild one, but I guess if you build it up it might look a bit more pigmented, but apart from that, you can't really see it when you look forward. No, I like that. I don't know why I thought it was pink, but anyway, just ignore me. And then we're going to go in with the Butter Blush by Physicians Formula. What I've noticed with these pans is that they're very, very soft, and obviously that makes sense why it's called a butter blush, butter bronzer, butter highlighter. The pans are very soft, so like if you like go too rough in the pan, it will muck up the pan basically. Blush brush. Here you are. This is in the shade Vintage Rose. It is pigmented. Yeah, definitely a like warm toned peachy blush, but that is lovely. That is nice. Okay, I like that. That's a lovely blush. It's the same really, the same formula. It just goes on really smoothly. It's pigmented. Oh, I went a bit low there. But it's a very nice blush. All the Physicians Formula products are amazing. I really like them. I'm so gutted we can't get it in England, but that is a very nice blush. Love those products. They're the end of the Physicians Formula products. We're going to go on to the eyeshadow palette by Wet n Wild. Is this the last product? Oh my god, I think it is. This is the last thing we have to test today. This is the Rose in the Air eyeshadow palette, and my eyeshadow brushes are also all of my boyfriend's, so I'm having to make do with what I've got here. But we're just gonna go for like a warm tone, you know, look with some shimmer on the lid. I'm not gonna talk for it, I'm just gonna point, and you know the drill. So yeah. Okay, so I finished my eye look, I went off camera, done my mascara and my lipstick. They're just like my Maybelline mascara and my So Does Nails lipstick in the shade Cake. But thoughts on this eyeshadow palette, wow. Like, this packaging must be like so cheap. Like, this is very cheap packaging, like it's just so flimsy. However, the product of these eyeshadows, like the pigment, the quality, wow. That is amazing, and this makes such a good little travel eyeshadow palette. I have two transitions. You have your warm toned eyeshadows and you have your shimmers. I know they do these in other shades as well, but this is amazing. Love this, rate this. You can get Wet n Wild eyeshadows, get them. Right, so that was all of the American Drugstore products tested. I also did get the Tarte Shape Tape, but I've used that in my, like, you know, normal everyday life. and I absolutely love it. But those were all the American Drugstore Makeup tested. I can now actually use them in my everyday life now, which I'm really excited because I was waiting to film this. My opinions on them: the foundation and the concealer, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test them with like different primers. I'm having a bit of a bad skin day as well, so I don't know about these. This is definitely 10 times darker than this, so I need to try this with a foundation I know that already works, so I can tell whether it's good. The coverage is good though, it's really good, but the foundation is probably my biggest iffy. Like, I'm not really too sure on it. The packaging is really inconvenient, and the coverage wasn't that great. It was super watery, like liquidy consistency, really light coverage, but I do need to test this out more. I can't just judge it on today's trying out. I need to try it out a few more times to see what I really like. Apart from that though, everything else was amazing. Love the love these Physicians Formula stuff. I'm so upset we can't get this in the UK because these are really good. This is really good for pale skin. I keep jogging the camera, sorry. Really good for pale skin. I probably should have got the normal bronzer, but I didn't think and just got the light bronzer, but that is really good. And the other Wet n Wild stuff, this highlight was really nice. It is pink toned, but it's like a more wearable pink. It's not too like in your face pink, which is nice. And this contouring shade, loved it. Obviously I didn't get to try out that powder shade, but they feel so smooth. Wow, they feel really nice, but I will definitely try that out at a different time. But yeah, so that was me testing out all of the American Drugstore makeup. Let me know down below, because I know I've got a few American subscribers. Let me know down below if you've tried any of these and what you think about them, or what your opinion was on them. I'd love to know if you've got the same opinion as me or if it's completely different. So yeah, so let me know if you've tried them, or if you're from the UK, what products would you like to try from this and that you thought looked really nice. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, please let me know down below, give it a thumbs up, and of course if you haven't already, subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.